Hello, this is Jake Shapiro. I'm an account manager at Avoca Chicago office. Today I want to describe to you how Avoca SmartForm Field Worker application can help Pharmaco's mobile field reps improve adverse event notification process. Pharmaco has several thousand reps across the globe representing various lines of business. Today, they carry laptops, paper brochures, and paper forms. Reps fill blank forms out in longhand, then fax or overnight the forms to the corporate. This type of setup is cumbersome, error-prone, and expensive. Reps need to capture information accurately as they're walking with a physician from, say, an operating room to his office. How can Pharmaco go about addressing those problems? Avoca SmartForm Field Worker running on the sales rep's tablets will allow them to electronically interact with the forms on and offline. It will also enable integration with devices' camera to aid in capturing of medical charts. GPS integration will allow for simplified address entry input. Since Field Worker is a smart form factor application, reps will securely interact only with those forms that are pertinent to them in the language of their choice. Once the form is securely submitted to the backend, it will natively propagate through Pharmaco's workflows, CRM, repositories, and databases. I'm logged into the Avoca Mobile Field Worker client on my iPad. The app knows who I am. It can hence use my profile to aid in form filling. I'm presented here with my forms, task list, i.e. forms that I need to complete, as well as my submission history. Let's now look at the forms available to me and then select the adverse event notification form. As you can see, my name and a few other fields are already pre-filled. Note here that the look and feel of the form is consistent with anything you would do on an iPad. Let's now fill out doctor's information. Note that if I fail to do so, I will get an error message since this information is required. I'm then going to begin entering the address. And then use the Find the Address feature, which will show me the map along with the full address. Avoca SmartForm Field Worker aids in this process with GPS and Google Maps integration. Let's now fill out the patient information. Next step is to identify the medication and any action that physician took with it. Lumedia is a product that comes in 5 or 10 milligram doses. And Dr. Craig decided to discontinue usage of this drug after 10 days of use. Patient was also taking Coumadin, so let's go ahead and record that fact. Note that the rows of concomitant medications can grow and shrink as needed. It is now time to outline the issue. Patient had NIB bleed that began 2 days ago, but the bleeding was stemmed and patient is deemed to be in a stable condition now. We are then asked for a copy of the cardiac lab values. We have a choice of entering the data by hand or taking a picture. So let's go ahead and take a picture of the cardiac lab results. For the hepatic lab values, let's go ahead and supply one key value, patient's PT-INR. It was 9.3, which possibly explains the internal bleed. Once I enter that value, we're then requested to enter the date of the test. All that is left for us to do now is to simply sign and submit the form. Once the form is submitted, the receipt is generated with all the data entered by the rep. The receipt is now a document of record. You have now seen how Avoca SmartForm Field Worker can help Pharmaco sales reps improve adverse event notification process. Thank you for watching.